Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to That One Awkward Guy. Today we're going to be continuing our series in Hearts of Iron 4 as Kansas with the United States mod. In the last episode, we conquered Montana and continued to push on, and we're actually about to push on even further into Indiana, so that way we can get around some more, not get across the river, but get a wider range of attacks or attack possibilities for Kentucky, because we're really struggling to just get across the river here. But if we can spread their troops across the whole river, we might have a chance. So that's why we are going to be pushing into Indiana this episode. So actually, how big is Indiana's army? It doesn't look too terribly scary, and it isn't. Okay, so we shouldn't have an issue doing that. And then we'll swing down, we'll take Kentucky, which we're basically going after them for their chromium. That's the primary reason. Next, I'm going to sweep through basically Manitoba, not Manitoba, Saskatchewan. I already took Manitoba. Saskatchewan, Alberta, BC. Probably not going to go for Alaska, Yukon, Northwest Territories, or Nunavut, but I will then probably go for California, and then I will be able to surround Texas and their allies. I see California is at war with Texas. Okay, maybe California's gonna die, I don't know. We'll see. But I would like, if possible, to start justifying on 270, it's a little too long. How long was this gonna take again? Alright, getting there. I'm recruiting 48 more divisions, and we are going to do that twice. Because I want to create a full new army group, and I'm going to try to get a new tank group at some point. We currently need 9 more tanks. That's a motorized division, not a tank. I'd like to get 9 new tanks if possible. And we can, because we're producing a crazy number of tanks at this point. And we're producing a crazy number of everything like that. 12 heavies a day. That's awesome. Soon we're going to have to replace them all for heavy 3s, though. Actually, can I do that research yet? Wow, you're just... New York just doesn't stop. New Hampshire now, too? Like, they're going to lose. They're at war with everybody. I don't know what their plan is. So look, now they're getting... They had no troops on the border, even. They're going to completely lose this area in a second. Hampshire, not yet. New Hampshire, I'll join you all later. I have no troops on Texas's border. That would be a very bad idea for me. And our anti-air project is going very well. We're basically making strat bombing a living nightmare. It's getting there. It's getting done. We're just getting through the last bits of infrastructure. And I realize I haven't actually given any of these guys an offensive line. So let's do that. Who else? Was it you? Yeah. Perfect. And then you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna, even though I know we don't have enough tanks for it, I'm just gonna order it up. 24 divisions, just so we know how many tanks we actually have to have built. Now, of course, priority is going to go on reinforcements, but I just kind of want to know how many tanks of these do we actually have to have built. And of course, this is gonna make upgrades take forever, but I just want, I want 48 heavy tank divisions, okay? And I would switch them all to 40 widths, but I'm not confident we're gonna have the supply in a lot of the areas we're gonna be fighting. So I don't think the 40 widths are really gonna be worth it for us. Our air cover is in place. It is. Boom. This shouldn't take too long. Yeah, breaking through across the board. And that means we are starting to push up against some of Kentucky's forces. That's okay. Pause it. Now, I want every line deleted, and I just want a big overall front line. Get ready to do that. And you come down here. Very good, very good. And order up infrastructure for our primary focus here. Yeah, get that going, and then anti-air. There we go. And I'm just going to order everybody push, because if they get down there and they find an opening, I want them to take it. Right? I don't want to give them a chance to get in position. Like right here, we've already found several openings, because they didn't really have troops. They probably had to rush troops there, so... See, what are you doing? You guys, all of you, help this. Maybe this isn't gonna work. Come on, please tell me we can get through this. We can do it. Come on, come on, come on. We just need to get across the river in one spot, and then we got it. That's it. We just... one spot, and then they lose basically the entire advantage. You guys help, please. You pin them. You help. Everybody helps. Please. Oh my god, they're just flooding endless divisions of reinforcements. Oh, we gotta cross in the south. We gotta cross in the south. Okay, keep pressure on. We're gonna get across here too. Okay, if we get across in 2 places, then this is definitely over. And I mean, I feel our casualties increasing, as you can see, but because our recruitable is so insane at 125,000 now, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to recommend again, I'm going to ask them, I keep forgetting, I mean to ask them if they're changing that, but I'm going to very strongly recommend that they do, because that's a little much. Okay, we got a free research here. Sure, let's start getting more of the air stuff. We no longer get the effects from the 5-year plan. That means it is finally time to do this one. This one will give us production efficiency plus 15 production efficiency growth and 200 political power that we are probably not going to use. However, we might as well just do some of this stuff, I guess. Sure, do war propaganda. Why not? Oh yeah, chromium, do that. And that, why not? Do all of it. Okay, we're pushing through. Yeah, we got them now. And there we go. It worked. We were able to spread out their troops enough, and we got across the river. So the plan worked very well. Because that's the thing. In a small area like that, the AI said it could do it. I believed them, even though I kind of felt like they couldn't. I'm like, you know what? Sure. Maybe they can do it. And then we had to push Manitoba because the Warble would have lost it. So yeah, that's what ended up happening there, but it works out. So now get all of these guys in the north, and then you guys are going to be a part of a new army group. And we will promote a random guy, I guess. Promote you, sure. And we're going to get 2 new commanders. Boom. Boom. Then here we go. You have no experience, but you're a field marshal now, so have fun. Get yourself... You're going to be mostly defending, so we're going to get you a defensive one, because this guy's going to be basically stationed on a fallback line across Texas's entire faction, so... I realize I missed this part in the last fallback line I made. Oops. Here. And then I think this was it. I don't think... Yeah. So that's basically it right there. And this war has gone nowhere. But yeah, there's 48 divisions on this line. That's going to continually increase. We have another 48 coming plus tanks. So that should be more than enough for us to hold back any attacks. Now we got more of this available. So let's continue working on getting weapons 3. And another whole bunch more on tanks. Because we got more chromium now. And we're soon going to get even more, so... That's the only thing we're using that actually takes chromium if we were to go. So that, we're producing... actually causes us to produce almost nothing more because of the chromium shortage, but... whatever. We'll go trade for a little bit more, because there is still more on the market. I just haven't traded for it yet. A lot of them aren't actually delivering, like Northern Cascadia, but we're going to conquer that soon, so... it's fine. They can have the civilian factory for now. Let's see. Heavy 3s are researching. Next level of industry. Alright, cap or growth? Retention. I'm going to take growth because we're basically done teching up except for planes. So it's more likely that we're going to assign something, like we're going to assign a new factory at this point to something we're already building, than it is that we are going to move one thing to another thing. Like we're by the time that research is finished, we're going to have heavy threes. We're done infantry tech. Its planes are really the only thing, so the retention is going to be kind of useless because we're not really going to be switching very many factories to newer versions of things. We won't need to keep any of our efficiency. It would be smarter just to allow the new factories we're conquering to grow when they're, for the first time, assigned to something. I don't know, does that make sense? Let me know in the comments. I don't think we actually started justifying on Saskatchewan. 160. And then this should be 155. Yeah. How long would this be? 340. Yeah, no. That's not gonna work. This is really annoying me because I can't actually assign it. If I do that, will that... No, I can't actually assign it because we don't... Oh, it's because we have a dockyard, but we don't have an actual port. That makes sense. You know what, we should probably try to produce at least some amount of a navy. So, let's... Yeah, do that. We're gonna build the port up there. Actually... Is it really smart to build a port, though? Now that I think about it, is it really that smart? Because that means they can naval invade us, right? Now, if they naval invade us, it's basically just a suicide mission. Whereas, if they invade us with a port, they have a chance. So, maybe for now we'll hold off. Alright, you're gonna do this. Heavy tank, 3, very good. Modern tanks, I'm probably never gonna use modern tanks, let's be honest. Too expensive to produce. And, boom, heavy tank 3s. Very good. Do they cost less chromium? 3 chromium. 3 chromium. Because I'm just wondering, oh, I forgot I traded for a bunch. I was wondering, I'm like, why are we suddenly not lacking chromium? I completely forgot that I had ordered us to trade a whole bunch additional chromium. There we go, another 48 divisions is making it out. Oh, I see. I didn't think before I did that. 2 separate armies, please. Alright, now 2 new generals. Nope, wrong guy. Boom. Boom. There we go. This is starting to look like a very formidable army. Get everybody, because I realize those guys weren't properly assigned. But yeah, this defense force is definitely starting to look stronger. I'm very pleased with that. Oh my god, look at this. Look at Kansas. We're just going. And New York is still kicking. They are somehow holding. I really don't know how. We got a national focus. We finished that 5-year plan. We're going to go right back to construction engineering, I guess. How goes the recruitment on the tanks? They don't have anywhere to deploy to. Well, you guys deploy there. You guys deploy in the south. I just want 1. Okay. 9. Get you guys there. So there we go. 24 tank divisions with another 24 on the way. Just producing more tanks for those divisions as we speak. How much longer we got on that justification? Getting there, getting there. Maybe it is time I send some volunteers. Can I send air volunteers? Because I could probably send a lot of air volunteers. I don't care to send actual divisions, but I do want to send planes. Who else are you at war? Can I just send to everybody you're at war with? Just send it to the people in the region. So I kind of just want New York to be done. I feel like they've been fighting way longer than they should be. Did I send you air volunteers? And done. Somebody refused. That's very rude. Okay. Well, let's see. So they currently do maintain air superiority. So we are going to firstly send about 800 fighters. So this, oh, that's nice. So it actually kind of, it shows me, I think, is that new? Or it actually shows me how much I can send over? Okay, well, let's, 800 of 138. Okay, so we have to actually spread these guys around if we want them to be properly used. And we are going to do stuff like this. We can send 500 fighters to Ontario. And we can send 138 here. Oops. No! There we go, set limits. Here we can send to 60. And all of them are going to go over New York with air supremacy missions. Here we can send 580, so let's get 580 close air support wings. Yeah. I think this is probably the most effective way. That's probably what's keeping them in the game, right? They have somehow maintained air supremacy. But now we're taking that away from them with our amazing Air Force. Alright, so we can send... We're maxed out there. Where are we not maxed out? 260. We can send 260 there. 80 here. So I now need 80 and a 260. Boom. And then a new close air support. What was it, 80? I've already forgotten. Where's my close air support? Something like that. Whoa, no. You are not to be reinforced to that. 80. Okay. So you are deployed. And you're gonna go here. And then you're gonna go here. And I think that's it. I'm surprised Pennsylvania can't accept more. Okay, so that should really help them now, because that gives them full air supremacy and tons of air support. So that will hopefully make the difference now for them. Maybe tanks would make the difference, honestly. I could get a lot of volunteers over there. How are those new tank divisions doing? I don't know, maybe we'll see if the Air Force makes enough of a difference now, because it might just do that, but if it doesn't, then I will send, because look at the damage it's doing, right? If it doesn't, then I'll send tanks, because they do have some. You can see there are tanks fighting here. Just somehow they're still managing to hold. Speaking of tanks, here they are. How many can I send to Pennsylvania? I could send 2 divisions to Pennsylvania. Okay. I will send 2 divisions to Pennsylvania. And I'm not going to get like all, okay, give this guy the right general and the right field marshal. I'm not doing all that. That's the wrong place. Send Lundley, send volunteers. We're just going to send the tanks and see if my tanks will make a difference or not. What about you? That's New York. New Hampshire. Send volunteers. I could send you a tank division. Okay. And I'm not going to assign 1,000,000 generals, because then I'm going to lose track of them all later. So you go there. What about Ontario? Because I could send a lot of fighters to Ontario. I can send 4 tank divisions. Look at that. Now I'm hoping this will work out to be enough tanks to just end this and capitulate New York. That's what I'll send for now. There we go. Kansan, is that the right way to do Kansan tanks? I don't know. Kansan tanks are now coming to assist in taking out New York once and for all. Excuse the squeaking of my chair here. I really should get a new chair. This one is just way too squeaky. We're angered, apparently, by posturing. It would be interesting, you know, I should look for... Oh my god, I can't stand this chair. I should look for, a mod that makes those a little bit more interesting, because you get the same generic... Oh, Texas declared war on me. Well, that's rude. Was it Alberta? What? Why have you done this, Texas? I mean, it doesn't matter, because my troops are going to hold, but... That means my volunteers are going to get instantly called back. Well, actually, maybe, yeah, they will. In a minute. Well, let's see what difference they can make. Or wait, are we actually at war with them, or does it just appear that we aren't at war with them? Okay, I'm crazy. It just appears that we're at war with them, because our divisions are... They're a part of the faction that we've sent the volunteers to fight. Okay. I should have one more somewhere. Yeah, right here. Everybody just go. But yeah, a mod that maybe makes those kind of war justification events a little bit more interesting, because I feel like you just get the same ones again and again. It's a little bit like, okay, seen this all before. Alright, so they're kind of making progress here. Let me get my tanks in. Because we're pushing them back, they just... Our guys retreat so quickly. Come on. My tank divisions are never... Oh, okay, there's some light tanks. Let me get my heavy tanks in. I swear we will push them back if we get my heavy tanks in. Here too, okay. Okay, what if we go over here? Try something, things a little different. Because here I'm confident we'll just break through eventually through sheer force of will. They're slowly breaking down, but if I'm thinking maybe we can get here and link Ontario and Pennsylvania, that could be helpful. Potentially. You are actually going to do something, though. You're going to go right here and attack that. Who dares wins, okay. Okay, you're there. You're there. Do something like that. About research. Come on, infantry, please support me. The infantry has elected not to support me. Well, actually, are they? Oh, no, they are now. Okay, well, good, I guess. Wow. This is actually more annoying than I thought. They just have all of these divisions in a small area, but they get supply because Albany is right here. Huh. Yeah, but it looks like we're about to get this, though. Come on. No! They got reinforcements. What, war on the state of North Carolina, alright. Actually, can I get you guys to go down to New York? I don't know if you guys can cross border. Like, yeah, you can. Awesome. Alright, all three of you. Okay, just... Can I... No, I cannot. Okay. You can't. But these guys can. Actually, no, they can't. Alright, otherwise they're kind of useless because we can't really push through here. Alright, I guess we can station them down here. Get them to move back. Yeah, I kind of feel like pulling out my volunteers now because I really don't think we're going to get anywhere with this anytime soon. So, I tried, but this isn't happening. How do I recall these guys again? I don't even know. Can I recall them now? Your forces. Do we have to actually win the war? I don't know. Probably should have thought about this. Whatever. It's fine. We're producing lots of tanks. We can replace them. Do we have our war goal yet? We're super close. There's Alberta finishing up. Actually, once we go to war, our guys will get called back, so it's fine. But I would like to keep the air forces here, because I feel like that's at least making somewhat of a difference. There's Saskatchewan. Get that rubber. Alright, declare on Saskatchewan. And we haven't even moved up our air force, but I think we're going to be okay. Yeah, we're breaking through. Our tanks are doing enough of a job, or good enough of a job on their own. About to take Regina. Come on, let's go. Take the capital. There we go. Very good, very good. Casualties are looking okay. Nothing too crazy. I think I have another one. Okay. It's like, it's not going to be like Churchill, is it? Where it's all the way up here. Yeah, volunteer forces are all back now. Big sad. Alright, let's get to Saskatoon. What do we got? We got more research. Can I get nukes yet? I cannot get nukes yet. Let's get... keep working, I guess, towards AT3. I don't think we're really going to need it, because I don't think we actually even used it yet. Actually, I think I might have put it in my infantry, didn't I? I don't know. Is that it? Yeah. I might have put it in my infantry, I don't know. It's like a... Yeah, I did, as like a support thing, so that way our guys can contend with tanks. Alright, Alberta might be a bit tougher. Oh, what is that? Let's delete that. That's a mess. Oh, it's because it's the wrong guys. Okay. And let's try that again. And let's also see how the justification time is on BC. 90 days. I can live with that. What about California? 40 days. So we'd have to get through these wars very quickly, and we just have to right away basically declare war. I think we can do that. I think I'm okay with that. We got all these tanks back now. So let's is this all of our tanks that we have deployed in this army? Yes. Alright, back there, and get this guy. All holding the line. So yeah, we're getting ready for California then. Everybody in position. Continue working on infrastructure. I'm not sure why we're able to justify. Maybe they're all considered majors or something, but how long until we lose that war goal? 13th of August. Okay, so we'll declare war. We'll give our guys as much time to get in position and plan as possible. 11th. 12th. Okay, have to declare. Is it 43? We don't like have a year on it or something. No, we don't. Alright, we gotta declare. So I thought Alberta might be a bit tougher, because they're not, though. They only have like 8 divisions. That's a little weird, because at least with like population-wise, I think it's it's Ontario, Quebec, and this is modern day, not back then, but Ontario, Quebec, Alberta, BC, and maybe like I can't remember if Manitoba or Saskatchewan has more, but I don't know. I guess I expected Alberta to have at least a similar size army to Saskatchewan and Manitoba. It's odd. Let's go ahead and get fighter 3s. Come on, take Edmonton. There we go. Oh, we surrounded Edmonton. That's bad for them. And they seem to be getting volunteers from people. I can't tell what that flag is, though. Who are they getting volunteers from? They are getting volunteers from Georgia. Okay. There's California. So like I said, we're going to have to be very quick with this. There's basically no waiting, otherwise we're going to lose those war goals. So that's why I'm trying to get these guys to just hurry and capitulate so we can... Because we don't need to win the war right away, we just need to be able to declare it before we lose the war goal. Do something like that. Oops. Okay, how long do I have this goal for? I have it until October, so we got some time. Get that, and we'll get the extra fighter, or the close air support, I think. And this is where things are really going to start to suck for attrition. So we're going to prioritize all of this, just get it done. That's Indiana, actually. It doesn't need to be done right now. Kentucky doesn't really matter. Frankfurt. Regina, I think Regina, yeah. Hudson Bay needs to be done. But Frankfurt doesn't right now. Okay, as soon as we can declare this war, we're going to declare it. Keeping an eye on the clock. What was it again? It was October what? End of October, October 29th, almost the end of October. How long until we get our justification? 30 days? Okay, so we actually need to declare war on California now. Yeah, because then otherwise we'll lose the war goal. So we're going to declare war on them now. And we're going to call up all the planes we can. Move them right here, and we're going to just have them, like... Nevada has joined the... So Texas is technically our ally now. Is that what that's telling me? Okay, sure, send me volunteers. I think it's telling me Texas is technically my ally. That is interesting. Throw that there. Unassigned divisions, throw them onto the tanks. So yeah, we've called up the Air Force all over here. Kind of insane, but it's okay. Boom. Send that, like, there. And I wish I could just tell it... Oh, I can select half. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. I'm just trying to get these guys all spread out. Specifically, though, I need the tactical bomber wings, and I want them specifically strap bombing California. And we're actually going to put them up for now just into 1,000, because I want as many going there, and we'll split them into smaller air wings once they're there. But yeah, I want to be doing some real damage here, and I'm hoping California holds, and that Texas and their alliance doesn't get everything, but we'll see. It all depends on how quickly I can get down there and push. So if we look, California has fielded manpower of between 1.3 and 1.6 million. We have fielded manpower between 10 and 11.5 million. Now, granted, a good portion of that is New York, who's not really in play, and a lot of that, I don't know how I check here. So I have 240 divisions, and I'm about 4 million of that, so I'm nearly half of what's being talked about there. But anyway, I'm realizing we're actually a little bit over time now, so I'm going to be calling it the episode here. If you did enjoy, and you are looking forward to the future war we're going to have against the, I keep saying California, but the Pacific States, as well as the Texan Alliance, then leave a like and comment what your predictions are below, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye for now.